A wide view of A.T. Levi Hart's clock shop, showing the cluttered space filled with various clocks.
An ornate brass clock on a wooden shelf, its hands ticking steadily, surrounded by dust motes floating in the warm light streaming through a small window, highlighting the age.
Ed Levi Hart emerges from a doorway at the back of the shop, wiping his hands on a rag, Levi Hart's weathered hands gripping a stained rag, faintly smudged with oil.
Clara Thompson enters the shop, standing near the door, breathless and clutching at Clara Thompson's hands, tightly holding the battered pocket watch, the worn from the first-person point of view of Clara Thompson. The shop interior comes into focus. Levi Hart's deep-set blue eyes, gazing intently at Clara Thompson from behind Clara Thompson, showing Levi Hart extending a hand toward the pocket watch.
The pocket watch in Levi Hart's hands, as he carefully examines its intricate details. Levi Hart places the pocket watch on the workbench, surrounded by scattered gears and tools.
Clara Thompson leans slightly forward, her gaze fixed on the pocket watch on the workbench.
The pocket watch lying on the workbench, its surface worn and scratched with intricate the workbench, showing a collection of scattered gears, springs, and small tools.
The shop, showing Clara Thompson and Levi Hart, standing. Clara Thompson walks away from a rustic shop with her back to the camera.
The dense forest looms, with towering trees and winding paths.
Clara Thompson steps carefully along a narrow dirt path, her gaze Clara Thompson's hand brushing against a moss-covered tree trunk as she steadies first-person POV, looking down at Clara Thompson's hand as she pulls the pocket watch. The pocket watch, glowing faintly, is held in Clara Thompson's open palm. Clara Thompson gazes down at the glowing pocket watch in her.
The forest path splits into two directions, each winding into the dense tree.
Clara Thompson stands at the fork in the road, gazing at the two paths. First POV, looking down at the glowing pocket watch in Clara Thompson's hand. From Clara Thompson's perspective, one path appears subtly brighter. Clara Thompson steps forward with determination, choosing the brighter path.
The brighter path winds into the forest, bathed in sunlight and surrounded by a wide view of the misty, hidden valley, shrouded in dense fog. The closer view of the crumbling stone tower, its surface weathered and covered in creeping.
Clara Thompson stands at the edge of the valley, her silhouette partially obscured. Clara Thompson walks cautiously through the overgrown vegetation, her steps Clara Thompson's face, her bright green eyes scanning the ruins with a mix of curiosity. A few of Clara Thompson's boots, stepping over cracked stone and wildflowers.
The remnants of a once grand archway, its stone surface cracked and overgrown with ivy.
Clara Thompson kneels near the base of the crumbling tower, her hands brushing Clara Thompson's hands as she carefully lifts the lid of the ornate,
Inside the chest, ancient documents and small treasures are neatly arranged,
Clara Thompson holds up a parchment from the chest, her fingers delicately gripping its edge. A close-up of the parchment held by Clara Thompson. Its surface. Clara Thompson sits on a broken stone ledge near the chest, reading through the document.
Wildflowers and overgrown vines sway gently in the foreground, with the ruins and a top-down view of the chest, now open, showing its contents of ancient documents.
Clara Thompson stands near the chest, holding one of the documents close to her.
A final wide view of the hidden valley with the crumbling tower at the center.
A wide view of the empty lot where Levi Hart's clock shop once stood with cobblestones.
Clara Thompson stands in the center of the empty lot, her posture straight. Clara Thompson's face is illuminated by the warm glow of the sunset. Clara Thompson's hand holds a battered pocket watch, its surface worn but the tick. From Clara Thompson's point of view, the empty lot stretches before her, with long view of the lot from the cliff's edge, showing Clara Thompson standing.
The cobblestones leading to the cliff's edge, with small tufts of grass growing between them, lit.
Clara Thompson lifts the pocket watch closer to her face, her gaze.
The ocean waves crash against the rocks below the cliff, white foam spraying.
Clara Thompson lowers the pocket watch, her hand resting at her side. Clara Thompson's silhouette against the backdrop of the ocean and sky, the warm orange. Clara Thompson's hand gently closing the pocket watch, the ticking sound fading as the lid.
The grass at the edge of the cliff sways gently in the breeze, the ocean visible beyond.
And Clara Thompson stands still, gazing out over the ocean. The empty